What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. And before we get started, by the time you see this video, I will be streaming in like an hour from by the time this video comes up. So just come through. I'm gonna be posting on my community tab, slide through. We're having fun, gaming with the boys, playing some X Defiant, playing some Elden Ring, playing various different games or whatever the vibes are. So just stop by, have fun, rock with us. It's gonna be a good time. And so by the title of this video, you can see that we're going to talk about Black Panther and the whole Marvel issue that they have right now with T'Challa. So for those who don't know, ever since 2022 Wakanda Forever dropped, Chadwick Boseman has passed away, right? So people was wondering, speculating, what would they do with T'Challa? Are they going to recast him? Are they going to, not talk about just sidestep him or whatever? They decided to kill him off screen and have Shuri become the new Black Panther, right? And so this came up to a lot of dismay. Like, a lot of people wanted Black Panther to be recasted. Like, we understand the importance of Chadwick Boseman passing, but it kind of felt like the character was being sidestepped because of the actor, and a lot of people disagree with that. Me, I like the way they handled it in Wakanda Forever. I really enjoyed the movie, but I understand people's skeptic nature towards him being like killed off screen or whatever, right? And so, especially when you introduce like Black Panther's like biggest foe, I would say, other than Claw as Namor, like those two been beefing for generations. If you like, the issue with killing Black Panther off screen or killing the character itself and giving the title to someone else, like, yes, Black Panther is a mantle, but giving it to another character that, if we're being honest here, every important event that happened in Black Panther's history has happened to T'Challa. So it's not really like, oh, this is not like a Miles Morales situation where like, yeah, Miles Morales can be Spider-Man. He could carry the torch from now on. He has his own things that he can do. No, it's pretty much all the main story beats goes to T'Challa. So you kind of doing that is kind of, setting yourself in a corner, because now you got to make, either give the stories that go to T'Challa to Shuri or another Black Panther, or, you know what I mean? Like, not do those stories, which is like, either way, a fan of the character is going to be upset because they want to see these stories in the live action. Now, the reason I bring all this stuff up is because recently X-Men 97 has come out, and basically X-Men 97 is in the universe of the 90s cartoon. So it's like, you have Spider-Man the animated series, Fantastic Four, Incredible Hulk, I think Iron Man, the 1994 TV show, because like basically they're all in the same universe. Like, the 90s cartoons are all in the same universe because they have appeared in each other's shows. Like, there's an X-Men cameo in Fantastic Four, the Juggernaut is in the Fantastic Four, whatever. Iron Man and War Machine show up in Spider-Man. Daredevil shows up in Spider-Man, and he's in the X-Men 97 like cameo. Ghost Rider appears, Thor appears, Doctor Strange appears. So like, they appear in each other's show at one point or the other. And so the reason why people have an issue, or like the main issue, is in the finale of X-Men 97, they show Black Panther, but it's actually T'Chaka, the father of T'Challa. And the reason why people are upset is because in the Fantastic Four cartoon, T'Chaka is killed off by Claw, which then T'Challa becomes Black Panther and goes on his whole story arc and stuff like that. So in this universe, T'Challa is already Black Panther and King of Wakanda. Why are they going back to T'Chaka? And so a lot of people online were upset because it feels like they're killing off T'Challa in every medium. It felt like a corporate thing. And the head writer, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Boo DeMayo? I don't know how to pronounce his name correctly. But when people asked him on Twitter, because he was responding to everyone's questions and stuff like that, about like, why is it T'Chaka and not T'Challa as Black Panther, he said NDA. And so people are running with the fact that it feels like it's a corporate mandate to kill off or put T'Challa to the side to kind of match up what the MCU was doing. And honestly, based off of like the MCU's history, that makes a lot of sense. Now, the reason I say this is because there's this thing that goes on with comic books and movies all the time. It's called the corporate synergy, basically. So the comic book industry at this point is not in the best place. So what they try to do is, but the comic book movies are booming, per se, not as it used to be. But the thing they do is, when there is a certain character that gets popular because of the MCU or because of whatever property you want to talk about, what they do is they make changes to the books. So let's say there's a favorite character. Let's say you love Moon Knight, right? You love what they did with the character and stuff like that, but you hated the MCU TV show. You hated it. You was like, yo, this is garbage. I don't like it. I'm just saying it because that's exactly how I am. I don't like the show, whatever. I don't like what they did with the character. It was very underwhelming. You know the next run of Moon Knight is gonna take stuff from the MCU and it's gonna piss you off. Like, that's what they do. Like, same thing where they change the look of Star-Lord, where he doesn't have like the Nova Corps outfits, he just has the jacket because of the MCU and stuff like that. Like, different things. Like, they make these changes to the characters just to appeal to the movies. So like when a casual fan picks up a comic book, they're like, oh, this is very similar to what I read. And that is cool to some degree, but in the others, in terms of like this, it's like, it doesn't make sense. Why not allow them to use T'Challa, you know? And this is coming purely from the speculation of the MDA was, you cannot use certain characters because it goes against the MCU thing. Like this is just what people are assuming, and this is what people are having a huge fuss about. So I just wanted to bring it to attention because I wanted to talk about it. And I wouldn't put it past Marvel, because Marvel's done it before. Marvel has done it before. Y'all remember when they were trying to push Inhumans like crazy because they couldn't get the X-Men, and they did the whole Inhumans versus X-Men, how the Terrigen Mist kills off mutants and shit like that. They do this all the time where it's like, we can't use these characters in the MCU. Let's kill them off in the comic books, even though it doesn't make any goddamn sense. So now that they have the X-Men back, now they're going to slowly push out that, oh, people are the X-Men now. Now Miss Marvel's a fucking X-Men, which doesn't make any goddamn sense. Like, she's a champion. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's a deep cut right there. But yeah, it's like, goddamn, like they do the synergy, and that was really affecting one of the major characters in the MCU. We finally got Black Panther on a big screen, right? One of the most important movies of the comic book era. Not important movies, but like in terms of for the culture and like people want to be representations, all that stuff like that. Like, we've been waiting for Black Panther because Black Panther, he stays on business. That's what I wanted. You know what I mean? We got it. The first movie was decent. Wakanda Forever was good. But like, I want to see more with T'Challa, you know what I mean? And it sucks that Chadwick Boseman died, but the fact that they're trying to mask this as we want to be respectful to the family of Chadwick, so we're not going to recast him. It's like, you know, I get what you're saying, but at a certain point, we will have to bring back these characters. Like, T'Challa cannot be dead forever, right? And so the rumors are going around is that when Marvel Secret Wars happen and shit like that, they're going to reboot the entire MCU. And one of the things that need to happen, since they're bringing back all these goddamn characters, instead of standing on business, this is another separate video about my issues with them rebooting the MCU, but we need to have T'Challa back, and he has to be a prominent goddamn figure in the MCU, okay? Like, we finally get this man for, what, 3 movies? Well, he died halfway through the fucking second one, but, you know, we got him for, like, 3 movies, staying on business, and then, like, we're just like, oh, yeah, you know, it's like, damn, you know? But yeah, that is the main issue. I hope they fix, like, I hope this is just like, because I remember people were also saying how, like, you know, animation, you know, it takes a long time to do. So by the time they did this, it was probably during the production of Wakanda Forever, and they probably didn't want to have it where stuff like that. It's still stupid. But yeah, it's just frustrating, and it's just, I don't understand why they do this. And Marvel does this thing a lot where, like, they want everything to be together, but it's like, you don't have all the characters to do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you still have Spider-Man only show up in his movies and barely show up in anything else, when, like, you want him to be a prominent figure in the Marvel universe. Like, I want to say, like, I'm not saying he should show up in, you know, Doctor Strange, right? But goddamn, can I see him swing by one of the, like, you don't even have to have Tom Holland on the set. Do a CGI Spider-Man swinging through the city. That's all I want. That's it. Can we get a cameo? Like the problem with the MCU trying to be like, we're gonna have the comics line up with the MCU is because the MCU doesn't even have all access to their characters yet. You know what I mean? Like, obviously Spider-Man, but it's like, you don't have all these characters on the big screen, and now you're having the comics being affected. They can't use certain shit, or you having other mediums affected where they can't use certain characters. Like, what are we doing here? But those are my thoughts. Let me know down below what y'all think. Am I just yapping? Are y'all frustrated too? Are y'all fans of Black Panther and stuff like that? I'll be in the comments. And don't forget to follow me on Twitch. Link will be in the description. I'm going to be live in like an hour. So thank you and have a nice night. I'm out of here. Peace.